What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Two in the Teal podcast. I'm Ethan.
I'm Marcus. Thanks for riding with us. We're going to be here with you all season long. A lot of tears, a lot of happy times. Give us a like and subscribe.
Let's freaking go.
Yo!
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. What a show we got. One of the best people you could ever ask to come talk football with you. An in-division rival, but that's okay because, we can have our rivalries, but it's still, this is our Colts, this is our team, and we bleed blue.
They sure do.
And we have this evening two of my groomsmen here on the podcast, which is interesting. And one of them is my personal security, and the other is my jeweler. So, what an evening I have. Joe Moyer, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thanks for coming in,
man.
Joe.
Guys, I'm so excited.
You're a legend, man. You're a
I'm
legend.
so excited for this. Thank you. AFC South, we got to stick together, guys.
Yeah, we got to hang in there.
Just as everyone predicted, the Jaguars and the Colts are the elite of the AFC.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Ethan, really quick before you continue, I'm gonna stop you really quick, and I'm gonna say something, man. If you thought that we didn't mean business before, it is undeniable that this Jags team means business now. All right? It's undeniable.
Oh my God. Oh my Lord.
It's undeniable what we're doing as an organization,
Oh
right?
my gosh.
And as a team.
Yeah.
This defense is night and day. Our offense needs a little work, but here we are. It's been a rough go from last season to this season now, but there's progress, fellas. And same for you, Joe, with the Colts, right? You had a down time in the past couple of years. Look at us now. So we mean business now. We're undeniable. Here we go.
We've been really good. I don't know what you're talking about, but
Yeah,
we're
sure.
definitely better now.
Yeah,
We're
right.
better now. I think we were probably just outside of the Super Bowl last year, but we're
Right,
getting
for
close.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell you, one of my favorite fun facts about the Indianapolis Colts is it was the year that the Colts got Carson Wentz.
Great year.
And if they had beaten rookie Trevor Lawrence and the
Yes.
it would have been the 2-12.
This was the
Jaguars
Phillip
this
Rivers
year.
year, I believe.
No. It was Carson Wentz. And so Trevor Lawrence ended his rookie year on a win against the Colts at home in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
May he rest in peace. Jim Irsay was so disgusted that his season was spoiled by the awful Jaguars, the Urban Meyer year Jaguars, that he made them all fire Carson Wentz. He went ballistic on them. Carson Wentz had 35 touchdowns and 2 interceptions that year or something, and he made them get rid of all of it. So the Colts have always just been in this perpetual 8 wins, 9 wins, 10 wins. And then they just keep having to play in Jacksonville. And it's like us in Houston. The Texans always ruin our season. The Chiefs always ruin the Jaguars season. But this love-hate relationship between the Jaguars and the Colts where it's one of my favorite division rivalries in the entire NFL.
It's one of my favorites too, just because of the historical. I never really feel like we're mid teams. We're always either pretty good, can hold our own against everybody. It's not like the Steelers where they win 8 or 9 games just because you have Mike Tomlin cooking up some chess, and he always gets his queen taken first, and he just figures out a way. It's never that. It's either we're really good or just dog shit.
Right.
And they tend to kind of follow each other wherever it goes. And so
Look at us right now.
Those games always end up great, but I do remember I was living in San Francisco at the time, and I almost got fentanyl after that game.
Wow. Yeah.
It was
My
accessible
God.
there, and
Nice. No.
it was a tough.
Well, you guys won eight games last season, right?
With Gardner Minshew.
Pretty
they're
awesome,
about to go
dude.
to
I
the
mean,
playoffs.
I love
that's
it.
pretty
About to go to the
sick,
playoffs.
dude.
You guys would have won 2 Super Bowls if you still had Gardner Minshew.
I don't know about.
He did go 1-15 that year. Let's do really quick our games this last weekend. Let's start with the Jags, as this is 2 in the Teal. So Jaguars beat the 49ers. I thought it was not as competitive as the score suggested. The final score, it was 26-21. 3 turnovers by the Jaguars defense. Brock Purdy was living in hell. He had no receivers. It was a beat up 49ers team. But my quick take is I don't want to hear it because Kyle Shanahan and Robert Saleh have coached in Super Bowls together. And Liam Cohen, Grant Udinski, and Anthony Campanile, nobody knew they existed 4 weeks ago. So I don't want to hear about rosters. This is a coaching league at the end of the day. The defense is playing lights out. I think the turnovers are masking some flaws that this team does have. Like they keep getting bailed out with a bad throw by the quarterback or, a punch-out fumble, which is credit to the Jags, but we keep getting bailed out by it. The offense, Nick Wright on FS1, he does a Mahomes Mountain. It's his quarterback rankings. Trevor Lawrence has not moved up or down because he has shown me nothing to move him down per se, but Trevor Lawrence also is not worthy of being moved up. So the offense, Trevor looks like the weak link of the Jaguars so far. So anyway, deserved to win all the games, should have beat the Bengals, should be 4-0. And that's with the offense. Like Marcus, I text you during the games. I go, I'm physically ill watching Trevor try to orchestrate a drive where it's not a Travis Etienne 40 yards to the house. Marcus, what did you think of the game?
Well, you're absolutely right. It can be extremely frustrating to watch. And I was telling you this earlier. If our offense can just be 20%, just 20% better, make it. Trevor hits his assignments when throwing the ball more consistently by 10%, and then the other 10%, the coaches figure out what these penalties are, what the pre-snap stuff is. There's a piece of junk in our pre-snap routine, Ethan, where we're not getting lined up to the ball fast enough. The guys don't know their assignments. So if they can kind of dissect that part of the game out, the penalties are going to start to go down. But again, like we've seen in the past, Trevor throw these like moon balls that just go way over the head of the receivers. Shout out to Travis Hunter going up and making that grab. Like that was a terrible pass, right?
Terrible pass.
So, and there was a couple like just routine like out routes that we saw, and it was just like a complete miss. Just routine passes that you think you would make and get at least 3 to 4 yards, So if we can get better there, I'm never going to say that we're where we need to be. However, this team does mean business on defense. We're playing elite, like making the offense scared to play our defense. And that is so hot to me, man. When a wide receiver goes up for a ball and he's thinking, "Oh, I'm about to get cracked by some corner or some DB that nobody knows their name because they're on the Jacksonville Jaguars," fires me up, dog. So this team is awoken, and it's different now, man. That's why I'm wearing a tie right now for you guys who are just listening, not tuning into the video.
Is it because we are a professional football team, it looks like, all of a sudden?
We're a professional football team, a professional organization that means business. Yeah. Jacksonville Jaguars, trade stamp that.
And I thought that was exemplified with Joe. We'll get to the Colts-Rams really quick here, but Liam Cohen, I was worried that he was just going to be some nerd play caller.
Yeah.
You watch his locker room speeches.
Oh, my God.
The dude commands the room, and it doesn't look like he's faking it.
He motivated them.
He motivated them. They would always say that about Brandon Staley when he was with the Chargers was he looked like a guy who Googled how to be a leader in a locker room and then was trying to do whatever he had Googled. Liam, you can just tell that he is an actual tough guy. Like, it's a natural thing to him. His dad was a head coach. So Robert Saleh, who looks like Xerxes from the movie 300 and is like chiseled out of stone, total stud, right?
Yeah, he's a beast.
He had his weird sign-stealing thing. I wrote into the 3 and Out podcast with John Middlecoff, and he's big in 49ers land, and I said, can you explain this to me? The only thing he had to offer was, it was like he was taking a shot at the coaching tree that branched off of Kyle Shanahan into that Sean McVay world, where a lot of their game planning is getting keys on the defense, which you can change your signals.
So basically he was like talking smack on the fact that we were doing a good job as a coaching staff, pretty much.
It was so weird, and he called it legal sign stealing. Joe, what's an oxymoron? Like,
I think Jumbo Shrimp.
Jumbo Shrimp. Legal.
Shout out Jumbo Shrimp. Dude, they won.
The Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. That's the baseball team.
Shit, I didn't even put that.
You didn't do that on
Yeah.
purpose.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No,
Dude, they won.
we
Dude,
go.
they're like the best what is it,
Minor
AAA
league.
baseball
Yeah,
team
something.
That's
in the
great.
league right
That's
now.
great. Best names,
Yes,
too.
super
Best
sick.
names.
And so legal sign stealing. So right out the gate, he's making no sense. A lot of people said, so Robert Saleh was about to be the head coach of the Jaguars, and then Liam Cohen got back in. So were they saying, is he still bitter? I don't know. And then at the end of the game, I'm sure he was coming over to say, like, good game to Liam, and Liam just cold shoulder. And then they started yelling that they were going to end each other's lives, and it was just weird, really weird. But Marcus, if Toblin was ready to throw down with another coach, like, you would love that.
Ethan, I would love that. And you know what else really, probably the thing about it that fired me up the most is who's on the coach's shoulders. It's the offensive lineman escorting him off the field while he's screaming at another coach. So
Yes.
not only is the coach holding the players accountable for their assignments, but the players are holding the coaches accountable for their actions too. And it's like we've got a good flow between player and coaching staff, it seems, right? Where our offensive tackles are walking our coach off and saying, hey, yeah, we got you, coach. Like, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
We take the win. You don't need to do this. We got your back, you know?
Yeah,
And man, I love that.
That is just so awesome. Like, you know, I wonder if part of it was like, hey, you know how some baseball managers or some basketball coaches, like, they will just go over the top for somebody fucked over one of their players or something, and they just go over the top just to show them that they have their back. I kind of wonder if it was one of those of just
Maybe.
like, guys, I'm fully with you. If so, fantastic job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, awesome.
I loved it.
I wish
Yeah.
we had a little bit more of this chippiness with coach to coach stuff. That'd
I
be
love
just
that.
I think it brings a fire. It brings a fire to the team that needs to be there. Like, obviously, the coaches are in there making boho bucks. Like, if they're not performing well, you know, at least get in there and start like being like, no, we're in this. Like, we're in this thing. You'll come to Jacksonville and you're going to get a fight. Like, no, but now we're playing well, and he's still doing that. And I love it. He's competitive. He's clearly a competitor.
that was a big plus in the Liam Cohen
Oh, yeah.
in the box for me.
You know,
I only knew so much about him, but like you get it's just a really cool personality thing, and like I mean, it's the Jacks know better than anybody. Sorry, but like you lose the locker room, you're done.
You're
And
done.
Yeah, brother.
Done.
It's just
Oh,
so
yeah.
cool that he was able to do. that.
Yeah, man. You lose the locker room, it tumbles downhill.
And these are grown men. They'll see through it if you're faking it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Yeah.
You can't
I
fake
loved it.
that locker room speech, Ethan.
No.
You
I mean, you
can't.
can see it, man. Like,
You can
I
feel
absolutely
it.
loved it.
I can
thought
feel
was
it in my
awesome.
plums.
Good bluish hue. We bleed blue.
Yeah. Good for
Let's
you.
see. Let's take our trip around the AFC South since we have such a wonderful person here with us. The Texans got their groove back, getting to beat up on the poor Titans. Don't feel bad for the Titans.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah,
fuck.
that's
Who cares?
fine.
They suck.
I hope you can say fuck on
so
this.
Joe-
It's really part of my vote.
Joe-
Do
tell
whatever
us-
you want, Joe.
Joe, tell us about this Colts-Rams game. What happened?
You know, honestly, it was just two titans of industry kind of going at each other. Is what it looked like.
Yeah. Daniel Jones
No,
and Matt
really,
Stafford.
honestly, it was honestly, it was a pretty good game. Like, I think overall there were two plays that 100% lost us the game. Like, and I Mitchell, I think he's great. I hope he gets more into the fold more, but like, he lost us the game. There's no denying that. And the compounding was like, he just was in his head. He dropped, we only got him because he's a personality issue. I think he's got some stuff up here that he's got to work out, and that hopefully he will, but it seems that the team likes him. I mean, and then he caught a good pass after that second one too, but ultimately the Rams are just good, dude. Sean McVay just knows how to just, like, that last play to Tutu was like just a brilliant call. Yeah. There was no way that we were going to play anything but, and I'm not too good with it, like, but our secondary was never playing back on that. We were going to go after him, and he knew it, and Tutu's so freaking fast. Like, that just was such a good call in the last, and like we just got outplayed. Ultimately, I think if you ran that simulation again 98 times, the Colts would have won using all of those except for those two plays.
Yep.
I don't know, it was good. We are so happy to be 3-1. Honestly, we should be 3-1. We shouldn't have beat the Broncos. So like this felt like a good,
Evens out.
like Ethan says, like, you know, penalties generally even out.
I hate that so much, man. I hate that phrase with a passion, dude.
When you watch
Penalties.
a game, they more or less will even out.
Yeah.
God.
It's
Dude,
unfortunate.
that's where Ethan, that's where your cheaters comes in because the refs hear it. The
Cheaters!
refs hear it and they go, "Oh, you know what?
Oh my gosh, Monday night against the Chiefs,
Yeah.
I'm going to be screaming it.
That is your
Well, it's combies, man. That's
is that where it comes from?
Oh my gosh, if he's watching a Cowboys game and the Eagles or someone do something, he's like, cheaters, you mother effing cheaters, blah blah blah. Like that's all him. And
Shout out.
He's always like, guys, watch your language, right? Oh
Yeah.
my god, you sit next to him during a Cowboys game, he's telling people to like go F themselves. Like, I mean,
Combies
Yeah.
is the man.
penalties will even out. I've always thought that. We don't play each other for a while, Joe. I found this out today. 4 of the Jaguars' last 6 games are Colts Titans. So we play each other twice in a 6
Yeah,
week span.
I don't know why it's so backloaded this year, but
don't know
it
why
is.
they do
It was
that.
like week 13, 17, which
Yeah.
let's run it back, man.
Dude, I'm honestly down for it because
Dude, let's run it
because
back.
we're gonna get a rep and then real quick turnover of
Right back.
who's gonna be able to assess the opposing team's offense and defense better and who's gonna scheme up a better game plan to calculate like how are we gonna to mitigate this risk. We saw it in the first game. It's coming back right in a couple weeks. Like I think it's gonna be awesome, man. I can't wait for that.
which one's at Jags? Is that week 13 or 17?
I have no idea.
Don't remember.
Because if it's week 17 at Jags, I'm just gonna tell you, we're not even gonna play for position. You guys are just gonna win.
Oh. All right. Well,
We've given in to the curse, and it's fine. We would rather go spend some time down in Florida, go to Jack's Beach, and have some fun because we just can't win there.
Yeah.
And
No,
we've
you
just
can't.
figured
You
out
can't.
we're going to be in the AFC Championship probably
you know,
together. Ultimately,
Jaguars Colts AFC Championship
That'd be
is so
sick.
alive and well. It is so
Yeah.
alive.
it's
and-
pretty much written.
It's written, and
it's written.
could you imagine, man? I mean,
The holy
just as everyone
text.
predicted, how many people's bets are going to be destroyed? I mean, I would just love that.
Speaking of bets, that Monday night game,
What do
the
you do?
parlay between Jags money line,
Gosh.
Trevor Lawrence interception,
That's
and,
guaranteed.
Hit that,
and
hit
Mahomes
that.
interception, because that's how it's going to
Mahomes
end.
interception.
That 3 parlay, everybody, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh, interesting.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Take out a second mortgage, put it on there.
I love that. Who are the Colts playing this weekend?
That's a great question, actually. We're at home.
I forget. And I wanted to ask, outside of quarterback, because Daniel Jones, for
Oh, it's the
some
Raiders.
reason,
Yeah, we're playing the Raiders.
Nice.
outside of Daniel Jones, because he looks like prime Aaron Rodgers, like MVP Aaron Rodgers years, which is so ridiculous. What's the Colts like strength and biggest weakness position group wise?
O-line is biggest strength, I think 100%. We have
That's huge.
the O-line, and I don't know why. I have zero idea what clicked this year. It might just be that Daniel Jones actually knows how to coordinate them better. But with the last 2 years were weird because with Quentin Nelson up front, you would think just like as a general leader, he would just beat the shit out of everybody until they got into shape, and he really didn't. And I really don't know what happened. The only thing I can think of is that Daniel Jones understands the cadence and understands how to work these guys a little bit better. Plus, now you have Tyler Warren, who's basically like a fit 5.5 guy, who's also just like
Oh my gosh.
one. That was awesome. And I think that's it. And then so you get that, you can rest JT a little bit more. You get Warren in. I mean, it just frees up everybody a little bit. And then having I think Doolin's kind of getting in there, being a little bit of this double play, and Steichen loves to just kind of cook up some just crazy schemes on offense, and he's starting to be able to do it, I think, with a little bit more stability at quarterback, and then you get a little bit better pass block in there, and I don't think it was like that much. I think it's just a little bit more, and then you have a guy who's some experience and gets that extra half second to throw, and all of a sudden
a
you're able to
healthy
get it.
Jonathan Taylor, like a fully healthy.
Well, yeah, and then and you get
Oh,
JT
God,
able
yeah.
to do it,
I mean,
but
he's
like
so good. Like,
yeah, and he's so good at it just when he needs to. It's like it's never too much, He doesn't seem like the guy that's gonna risk his season for an extra yard or two every once in a
Right.
while, unless he really needs it.
yeah.
And I think
I need those guys to
I love
risk.
that.
I need them to risk it all.
I don't care. Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
Me too, but I would rather put somebody else in for the risk all.
Yeah, let
Sure,
somebody else do
sure.
it. Nice. I mean, yeah, Jaguars' biggest strength so far this year, Marcus. I mean, what would you say? It's probably like the
Just
linebackers.
give it to the entire defensive unit, man.
Yeah,
Like I can't even just
They're
single
so
out
fucking
one
good.
part, you know.
dude,
I
They're
the
mean,
so
entire
good.
defense. And
there
go ahead.
well, I was just going to say, you know, there's three phases to football. There's the defense, special teams, and offense.
Yeah,
Defense, you don't have to change a thing, right? You don't have to change a single thing about it. It's perfect the way it is. The special teams unit, I mean, what do you change? There's not much, you know. There's really not much to change there. It's pretty much perfect. So the only place where I see the Jags lacking is just a little bit on the offense. And what I'm saying is just about 20%, dog. That's about
give
it.
me a little bit more. Yeah,
Yeah, it's weird. I think just the parity in the NFL is so good. Like it just takes a little bit more and like just some health. And I mean, if you need some things to fall in line, and it's going. And I think the Jags and Colts have seen, the past few years. I think they've had a little bit falling off on the other side, and so far this year, you're seeing it kind of ebb to the positive. And
Dude,
it's been also we got Charvarius Ward in the back is so nice
yeah,
to have.
yeah.
Just
bro.
That was like us adding Jordan Lewis, like just a veteran, a leader,
Yeah,
like dog.
just a little safety net back there. I mean,
Yeah.
just an extra breakup or an extra not pass down towards him
Ethan-
every game adds up. It's just nice.
How impressed are you with our DBs
You know,
and our
so
corners?
Jordan
Like,
Lewis and Eric Murray have been, and the coaches will say this too. Maybe not the biggest names, but as a Cowboys fan, I knew of Jordan Lewis. I've known of Jordan Lewis now for few years now. Dog. And then Eric Murray, just seasoned veteran, and they were talking about just the addition of these two guys. Jordan Lewis, they paid a good bit of money, but for a slot corner, so I mean like $30 million or something. So nothing breaking the bank. It's not like Trevor making $250 million to be the weakest link on the team. But Jordan Lewis, Eric Murray, they talked about just the communication, the level of professionalism, showing up to work every day, because outside of them, it's Andrew Wingard, who is great. Like we've joked, he must be just swimming in chicks in Jacksonville.
yeah, he is Jacksonville, straight up.
He is Jacksonville straight up. I mean, how many girls are in his DMs? And
A lot.
then it's a bunch of like rookies and second year guys. Outside of that, they were saying bringing those two guys in, and then I'm like, wait, who was here before them? It was all just young guys, so they didn't have any like guidance. And I feel like it's probably similar with the Colts bringing in a Charvarius Ward to kind of provide that guidance and like, here's how you go to work every day. Travis
I think
Hunter,
that was a lot of it because we have a lot of, and I think we had a lot of like just raw talent,
yeah,
and they would flash like one every 3 games. All of a sudden, you'd see somebody. I mean, like EJ Speed's great,
yes,
Moore is great,
Hey.
and you would see him kind of pop up. Blackman's pretty good, and then you'd see him pop up, and then you'd just see him kind of revert for a few games.
Sure.
And I think that was just a lot of they just didn't know the routine. They just needed to
Exactly.
figure out how to actually be
just
better.
kind of
Sure.
gel it together a little bit better, like understand the kind of structure and the discipline, and like they're all great athletes. It's all up here, man. It's a mental battle. And,
Yes, dude.
Travis Hunter is, he played 9 snaps on defense against the 49ers. So apparently in his 9 snaps, he let up 4 or 5 catches. None of them were game breakers. So I'm like, I'm not too worried about that. If I had to guess, they saw the 49ers receivers all getting hurt and said, we don't need you out here right now. Like, rest up, Sweet Prince. But in the previous games, Marcus, I feel like he's locking down half the field. And that's how a lot of these turnovers are getting opened up, because Travis Hunter's taking a whole receiver out of the game. And then on offense, get him the ball, man. I mean,
Yeah.
he's made 2 of the biggest plays on offense we've had all year, and J.C. Horn making the interception of a lifetime took away another one. And
Yeah.
I'm really confused about the Travis Hunter thing so far, because we did trade a first and a second.
Sure. Here's the thing, brother. Let me say something about that. It's really funny to me when I see Travis Hunter giving up a pass for 5, 6 to 8, 10 yards, whatever, when people don't really understand the concept of defense and good football scheme, right? And the point is, when you're in the middle of the field or you're towards your end of the field on defense, meaning that the offense has a long way to go to get to the end zone, you can play more cushion, right? You can back up on defense. You can allow them to get some gains, right? Catch some balls, give them a little bit of space. When you shorten the field, Ethan, you compress the game and you make it a lot harder for the offense. So it's strategy. It's a great strategy because you're thinking the offense is thinking, "Oh, we're making progress." No, I'm letting you have progress. And then once you compress the field and you get into our zone, I'm going to step on your throat. That's kind of how our offense has been playing lately. Look at that, dude. Look at that guest. Look at that star guest on Two in the Teal. Who is that? Who is that, Prince?
In the teal, guys.
Is that a Prince?
Navy. This is Navy, middle name Beans Moyer.
Navy Beans Moyer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tell me about
He looks
Beans'
scared, but honestly, he's
bloodline.
just burping.
Tell me about Beans' father again.
Yeah, his father is a Westminster Grand Champion.
What does that mean? What does that
It
mean?
means like, you know, like the Thanksgiving dog show?
Yes.
Yeah, he's like that tier, not that competition. Like that's
Wow.
like a major, if you will. But he's like PGA Tour. He
Wow.
didn't win a major, but he's won a bunch of PGA Tour events.
Wow.
And this is his son. And
That's
sorry,
a
they
golden
kept-
retriever.
Yeah, they kept
Ladies
him
and
for-
gentlemen, we have a golden retriever on Two in the Teal.
Why-
If you're
why
just
is it-
tuning in audio,
and he's a Colts guy.
he's a
And,
Colt.
well,
He's
he was so we got him when he was 1, and
so
and the,
cute.
The dog orthodontist said that he couldn't because when he smiles, his lip gets stuck. And so the dog orthodontist
Aw.
said, "Dude, you can't." And we said, "What? He's perfect."
Look at how handsome.
He's that right, Beans.
He's so handsome.
Beans. I was gonna say I can hear Beans breathing in the background.
Yeah.
Beans.
Yeah,
Beans,
it's good,
dude.
Beans.
Wow, what a guest appearance.
He
That
just
was
wanted to say
awesome.
hi.
Hey, thanks
Beans.
for coming by,
I
Beans.
appreciated that.
That was
Yeah,
probably
he says no
the greatest guest appearance that we've had
I think
so far.
Yeah, I think so, dude.
Wow, I wonder if we could ever get Beans to talk. What
Maybe.
Beans would say about the Colts? Probably great things.
This is our
Yeah.
Colts. This is our.
This
team.
is our team. We bleed blue.
That's exactly what he would
Yeah.
say.
That's
yeah.
sick.
All right, Joe. Are we playing a game?
Yeah, I have a game for everybody.
Okay.
Nice.
Wait. Sorry, I wanted to rant on Travis Hunter.
Go.
Hit me.
Yeah.
Hit me.
Ethan, I have some on you too. I think Travis Hunter has been a smashing success.
Really?
Everybody's like, he's not making these flashes. Oh, he's not making. They didn't get him to fucking make this splashiness. They got him to fucking lock down a D and to be a wide receiver when they needed another wide receiver. Like you have let's say, I know they said he was the best wide receiver in the class. Like, come on. Okay, he
I
might
don't
have
know.
good stats.
Ibuka was.
But you have Egbuka. Yeah, you have Egbuka. I mean, you have the number 2 at Ohio State for 4 years. That's going to be the best.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you have that guy. He is, if you need to throw him in and give him the ball, if you throw him a 50-50 ball, what are your chances of getting it? It's probably right at 50-50. I mean, it's probably more than 50-50. Like, that's
Yeah.
what the best ones are.
He's an athlete.
If you look at the historic hit rates of first rounds and second rounds, first round hit rate is like around 60%. Second round hit rate's around 50%. Like, you add that together, you're saying like 1 in 0.6 and 0.5. You're at a 30% hit rate of you having 2 hits on those. Maybe you get 1 of 2. And so far right now, you have one of your best 2 corners, undoubtedly. I mean, he got a shit call against him. It's only been 4. You have, wide receiver 3? That's fine. He's still a stock wide receiver 3 that you can have in who can run. And once he gets better at route running, every year he's going to get better, which will make him only a better corner. It's going to be incredible. And he's just a fucking locker room presence.
He's so
Everybody
locker room
needs him.
presence.
Like,
He's so cohesive.
I think it makes total sense. Plus, like, they gave away a first and second round pick. Yeah, but they know their draft. They know who their tinder in the fire is right now, of who they're going to trade to go up if they need it in the next one. So like, it really isn't, at all. It's like fucking bonds. You're never going to actually pay them off. You're just going to refi. So like they're going to figure it out. And I think he's awesome. And he has the best smile on the team.
His
Yeah,
smile's unbelievable.
man, Joe knows ball, Ethan.
Dude, that was Joey. I'm back on the Travis Hunter train. That was.
I mean,
right back in. Oh my god.
I think I just became a Colts fan.
Hey man, yeah. I just
so
think
deep in the blue. Yeah.
yeah,
So
dude,
deep.
you're in the,
deep.
we're in the
What
teal.
the
We're in
mascot?
I'm-
What is the
I'm two in the
mascot?
teal,
This
one in
like
the
that
blue.
little
Blue,
white.
yeah, blue. He is the best
Yeah.
mascot in sports. I
You're
will
deep
die
in
on that
blue,
hill.
Ethan.
I
You're
have-
deep
I have
in
two
blue.
the teal.
Yeah. Hey, you guys talk about the Ross Mastick highlights. Look up if you
Dude,
ever
don't
get
even
if
get
you
me
ever get
started.
bored. Look up the Colts blue highlights. They would do like the little Pee Wee games.
Oh,
at
I've
halftime,
seen it.
and he goes so hard.
He goes
tackles
nuts.
shit out of these
So
kids.
funny, bro.
It's
So
ridiculous.
funny. Yeah.
Joe, you brought me right back in. And I keep forgetting that we have 13 picks in the draft next year. We have like 3 threes, 2 fours, 3 fives, 4 sixes, like something crazy like that. And you're right. If there is a guy sitting there at 21, 22, here's a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6. Can we jump up to there?
Yeah.
And I mean, like, so, and that was the first thing he said after the trade was, I'm uniquely positioned to navigate this. And he's got 13 picks in the draft. 3 threes. 3 threes is insane.
Dude, it's amazing. I mean,
So-
seriously.
And I think
Brought me
you
so
got
back in. God,
and with
Yeah, we're
NIL, I think even more than before, you're gonna get those like head cases that are just true talents that fall like AD Mitchell did, but they're gonna
Yeah.
fall even further. And I think you can scoop up some better guys.
Yeah.
At 3
Also,
and 4.
check this out. That's Travis Hunter and my dad in the airport.
Boom.
That's so.
yeah.
All right, boys, that was wonderful. Look out for the Colts breakdown when we get later into the season. I wish you the best of luck this weekend, Joe, although I hope the Raiders win. And just kidding. No, I'm just
That's
kidding.
fair.
No,
You're not
I
kidding.
like the Raiders. So,
You're not kidding.
yeah. Sweet dreams, everybody.
Good night. See you, everybody.
Mwah.